become father's spouse. Because they thought they would become the true mother. It was a tough competition. Therefore, from year 1945, 14 years until 1959, until the year 1960, 15년이 됩니다만 50년까지 끝나는 거야, 맞습니다. 14 years from 1945 is the end of 1959.
다 버려. 그 창조력이 있어. 80에서부터 70으로 전부가 자기가 선생해가지고 다른 우리 가족들이 자기가 아팠다는 이런 중나야 준비됐으니 보라고.
That time, father's appearance was so powerful, so spiritually dominating that even 80 years old woman sits at her home and sees what father is doing. And she receives revelations and, and then tells father that, Father, I will have 10 children. So as soon as you are ready, come and marry me. Well, but when it comes to the course of restoration, you remember that the fall took place that Eve seduced Adam, woman seduced man. So if father had followed all those women's suggestion and lead, this course of restoration would have been destroyed again. That's why father had to clean up all these different levels of women. In a way, getting results out of all those different feelings of different women. And at the age of 70 and 60 years old women, and came down to the teenager level. And so all those people's love and affection and the feeling and the prayer culminated to true mother. So like first Adam's failure was grandmother's level, second Adam's failure was a mother's level, and now third Adam's level, a father's level was right there after this restoration. That's why at that time, only time, even within one family, grandmother, mother, and granddaughter, those three women had the same affection and love towards father. They claimed themselves being the true mothers. And then those three generations, grandmother and mother and daughter, they worked together jointly to become true mothers. Sometimes father stopped the department store, and they were already there because they already received revelation from the spirit world, and they knew father would come there, so they were waiting there. That kind of spiritual phenomenon took place. That's why a lot of social problems, unnecessary problems, was caused because they just neglected their family. Doesn't matter, husband and children, they neglected. They were just attached to father. Satan actually. In those times, there are many cases when women join the movement, immediately within a week, they started saying their husband is a snake. Sometimes a two-head snake. Think about it. If you see two-head snake comes into the bed and try to sleep with you, you think you will allow that? That's why they run away. They vividly feel that. And sometimes they were forced to make a love with their husband. Then they start bleeding. So they could share this kind of feeling and situation with nobody else but Father. That's why they kept coming to Father and coming, show their affection. How desperate they were. For example, back then in the early 60s and 50s, there was a curfew in Korea, from midnight to 4 a.m. So these kind of women usually wait until 4 a.m. Then right away, as soon as the 4 a.m. comes, they start coming to the church, and because church, the gate is closed and the wall is high, they climb over the gate, and sometimes they fall. And the dogs around the neighbor, they started barking, and all kind of commotion was created. They had bleeding, and their even underwears were ripped, and all those things happened. Sometimes the wives were tied by her husband because she usually runs away. Then with being her hands tied, they came to church to see Father. Well, it may sound like a dream to you. You are lucky that you didn't see those people in those times, but even after True Mother was established, True Mother became True Father's wife, some of those women didn't give up. So they came to attack Mother, and they fight Mother, saying that you took over my position. Get out of here. Even physical fist fight took place. Can you believe it? It took 3.5 years for True Mother to clean up and overcome all these obstacles from different women and different situations. So Mother was sent away from church for a while here and there, and until everything was clean. Just like the relationship between Jacob's two wives, Rachel and Rahab. Later on, the elder sister surrendered to the younger, right? At the same token, Mother won everybody's heart and cleaned up. So this kind of indemnity course is unavoidable. So therefore, the true parents want all these different levels of four levels of heart, so Satan can't touch true parents. So you have fully understanding that none of these levels can be taken out. So, are you confident that you and your spouse are totally one? Totally right.
이게 참 들어가서 이렇게 뭐야 스텝보다 들어가.
Because these four different levels of heart is the approval, stamp, pat to enter the kingdom of heaven for you.
이게 사람과 사람의 생명을 살아 이게 중요한 거예요.
This is very important teaching. This is culminating point, center point. This vertical condition, vertical relationship never changes. God, Adam and Eve, and children. Grandparent, and parent, and children. But if we display this vertical relationship horizontally, we see now horizontal relationship, grandfather here, right inside, father and mother, parent in other words. Grandparents here, parents here, and children here. These invisible three different generations are now displayed on horizontal level. So that's the way we see three different generations here, horizontally. This is it's a structure of a family, single family. Nobody can destroy it. So that's why Father says God is in the position of grandparent and parent. Adam and Eve, the parent. And supposed to be original heavenly children, but because of fall, the children of Adam and Eve became Satan's children. So we have to restore the children back. It's a restoration. So think about how complicated it is. Think about how miraculous, what kind of miracle it is that the Father came up with all these the tangled, complicated relationships, explanation of human beings' relationship and history, and give you as a kind of easy understanding material. Now you understand how the history was tangled and how we solved and what kind of result we are facing.
이것은 4대 성경을 보는 말이 이게 하나가 4대 성경을 거의 상정하는 것인데 이게 하나가 이것이
So three great kingship. Invisible vertical relationship is displayed on horizontal level, and grandparent king, parent king, children. So who is grandfather here when we look at horizontally? Father. We are in a position of Adam and Eve, parental position. And the blessed children is the third generation in the position of grandchildren. Of course, at the level of grandchildren, third generation, we should have 12 different family trees like this, as many as the children as you can have. That's the way God's family unit is expanding. The formula of a family. What about Western world, they only think of the couple, husband and wife, called nuclear family, they call it. Think about how far they are from this principle. And they have tendency to get their aged parents to the senior home. But in reality, who can be the friends and comfort of your grandfather, aged grandfather? Grandchildren. Right, like as you get aged, old, they become absent-minded, just like a little child. They become friends. You understand? So that's why the Western world, all over the world, actually, all those old people, aged people, are in miserable situations. Think about it. If they all can live with their grandchildren at home and play with them and look after them, how happy they could be. In the future, from father's point of view, there is no problem to solve this senior citizens problem because father can assign them to become the kindergarten instructors and teachers. Are you with father?
Yes.
Of course, this is the kingdom of heaven in the spirit world, kingdom of heaven in the physical world, vertically. But Father turned it around 90 degrees, so now horizontally you can see now there's a grandparent king, parent king, and children king there. Horizontally, kingship.
The kingship foundation is famous. 그래서
So if you just stop anybody in the middle of Manhattan and ask them, don't you want to see your grandfather becoming a king of this nation? They will all want, yes, I want to see what you're doing. Same to your parents. And they want to see their father becoming king, mother queen, and they themselves want to become king too. I mean, their desire. That's the desire. So originally, this kind of desire of love should be, so it's supposed to be fulfilled. So these four levels of heart and three great kingship can't be separated. They are inseparable. That's why everybody has a great desire to become the top, like a king. That desire is infinite. These children, let's say this children kingship, if I may say, is inheriting kingship from their parents as well as from their grandparents, because they both generations love them. This is a present kingship, this is past kingship. Two different kingship inherited to the children. And actually, in reality, grandparents love grandchildren more than parents love their children, because even on this diagram you can see
균형을 잘하는.
So it's unbalanced.
지나 지금 그런 거.
That's why they abandon their home and run away. Do you understand?
Yes.
무슨 문제가 있어?
Do you have your parents?
사랑이 살아야 살아야.
Do you think your parents have to be divorced and separated, or they should live together in the same house?
그래야 앞으로 저희 우리가 조선하고 내 관계가 되어야 다 통하는 거야.
Without establishing the family relationship as a grandparents and parents, children like this, perfect unity here, when you go to spirit world, how can you establish your relationship with anybody here? Because your ancestors will come and condemn you unless you do that. But once you perfect this relationship on the earth, when you join the spirit world, there is no limit for your travel anywhere to God and to your ancestors, whomever you want to see, you can do. For the sake of these children, children's kingship here, this present kingship, parental kingship should sacrifice their kingship for the sake of this children's kingship. This past kingship, which is grandparents' kingship, should be sacrificed if it's necessary. It's a culmination of all the kingship. So some people say, I don't need children, but you have to give them much significance and respect to your children. That's the way your coming generations after generations will prosper.
너는 지금 저 어머니와 저 어머니가 CBS
So after you heard Father this morning, are you still willing to send your parents to the senior homes when they get aged?
No.
Yeah, my savior.
So all those old people in the world, if they truly realize what Reverend Moon is teaching, they may say, wow, Reverend Moon is my savior. They will all shout out. They may bring all of their wealth, money to Father and put it in Father's pocket. So you understand there's concept of 4 different levels of heart and 3 great kingship here. The concept. So you as couple, this couple, must complete this family formation structure. That's the key to enter the kingdom of heaven. Once you complete this formation, this structure, doesn't matter. Kingdom of heaven in the spirit world and in physical world, in even future world, you can travel back and forth, up and down, any place as freely as you want. Do you understand?
Yes.
So now we have clear understanding of these 4 levels of heart, right?
Yes, Father.
So this is the only thing you have to perfect. Perfect or complete. So now Father is erased. This is the textbook we must carry around 24 hours a day. And the next stage, true parents and real. Do you need true parents?
Yes.
Why? Why do you need true parents?
우리는 가짜기 때문입니다. Because we are not true.
Because you need to receive, you have to receive the seed of true love and the true life from true parents.
여성 주인 따라가는 엄지하나 돕고 찬송하고 찬송에 있으면
So the Lord of second advent comes as just a humble man with a physical body, but he brings the seed of true love and true life to the mankind.
seed of life. The two letters.
So only those two elements.
True love, true life, seed of true life.
But you can't find it anywhere in the world. So because the fall of man, which was caused by Eve to begin with, the Cain and Abel were born, and that expansion of Cain and Abel became the entire world. And finally, by the time of World War II, as we know, at the end of the World War II, we saw the entire world was centered on these three major nations: Great Britain, America, and France. And it was the foundation to receive the Lord of second advent. This is because it was the time of harvest. Because at the time of fall, Cain and Abel seed was sown there. So now, at the end of the World War, it was the time for harvest. Throughout the history up to the end of World War II, there was no unification based on whatsoever ideology. However, right after the World War II, based on Christianity, there was kind of a horizontal the unification relationship among those countries, centered on this Eve nation, Great Britain, and Abel nation, America, which was born, the country was born out of Eve, and France. Those three countries came kind of France. But Satan's side, as you see, Japan, Eve country, Germany, Cain side, Italy. It was opposite. Because they are the ones, those three major nations were the ones who were trying to destroy these Christian nations. Because as the time approached for the Lord of second advent to come, God had to prepare the worldwide level to have a substantial preparation to receive true parents, the Lord of second advent. That's why this kind of phenomenon took place, and the Christian nations won. Substantial foundation. Can you believe it? tell people that, well, because of Reverend Moon, right after World War II, this based on Christianity, it's kind of the unified world was formed here. In other words, if you had heard this kind of explanation back in 1945, around that time, could you have believed it? But now, Father made all the different stages of indemnity and set the foundation here and there. Oh, upon this victorious foundation, Father gives you this explanation now. So we are convinced. But back then in 1945, nobody would have believed. Because they were still waiting for the Lord of Second Heaven coming down in a cloud. It's like a time of John the Baptist. John the Baptist's mind, Jesus Christ was a legitimate son. So, he couldn't just believe that Jesus Christ was the Messiah. Because they were still waiting for the Elijah coming down, to a chariot of fire. In order to indemnify those Old Testament time period, in other words, the time of Jesus Christ, the same kind of phenomena should appear in the time of the Lord of Second Advent. Exactly the duplication of the circumstances. That's the way Father had to carry the cross of heart. It's like carrying the cross of 20th century upon Father's shoulder. So therefore, do you need true parents or not?
Yes.
Yes. So since when the terminology true parents appeared? The moment of creation by God is the moment of the word true parents was born.
그렇잖아. 모든 사랑의 주체대상 전부 다 그것이 true parents.
Because all the creations, entire creations in the world, they are exist in a pair system, and they are based on true parents concept.
그래서
You understand?
true parents가 완전히 대성공을 것이 참 사랑의 어머니 모르는 참생의 참선의 경험을 그래서 하나님과 아담의 하나가 생명으로 살아가는 것이 사랑의 본분, 사랑의 출발하는 거냐 생명과 참된 생명과 참된 흔들면서 보는 이 복귀되는 경험으로 찾아가는 것은 그 사랑의
Because from true parents, there's the ideal, original colors of love, original ideal colors of life and blood lineage emerges. True parents is the cause. Because true parents are the ones who provide this love. Through true parents, of course, human being, man and woman must be perfected. However, through true parents' perfection, we see God's perfection as an object, as we perfect it. Because centered on true love, the relationship between God and mankind can be perfected.
그래서 결혼은 것은 우리 남자 여자, 남자가 참사람이 많고.
That's why marriage can be called as a perfection of man, perfection of a woman, centered on true love. Centered on true love. Number one. The center on true love, the number one condition is the first completion of unification between yourself, between mind and body. Number two, second completion, perfection of unification. And number three, so the unification between mind and body, completion of mind and body, and between husband and wife, completion of the unification of husband and wife. And upon this completion of this number one, number two, now number three, the completion of perfect, the unification takes place between man and God and man. The unification of man, God and man. Where can we perfect? Where is number two and number three completion take place? It's a love relationship, center of love. Therefore, marriage, wedding of Adam and Eve is God's wedding, God's marriage too. Because the root of love is God. There's a vertical, of course, vertical love. It's like, that's why the marriage can be interpreted as God's vertical love is now displayed and perfected horizontally. Do you understand? So once we know this, can we misuse our marriage?
No.
Take it easy?
No.
Take it lightly? That means if we do that, we are denying this entire universe. We are against this entire universe. So this true parents, the concept even was born at the time of creation. As you know, in the Garden of Eden, God's original idea was to see Adam's family, of course, from individual level, family level, tribe, nation, world, entire this world be completed, perfected. But because of fall, everything was lost. So Jacob's family was failed too. Even Moses failed that point. At one point, so the first generation all died. Well, Jacob was a family level. Moses, the people level. And Jesus Christ. So, on the national level, he failed. That was expanded to now the worldwide level and the Lord of Second Advent is here. That's why the other day, Father gave you an explanation, all of these different levels of blessed couples, representing like a family level, Moses, Jacob's family level, 12 different the blessed children, blessed couples, and the Moses couple, representing Moses' time, and representing Jesus Christ's time, 72, 124, and the world level 777 and 1800 couples. You heard that explanation. That's the way
가정이 상할 수 있다.
Father opened the gate for the family level, tribal level, people level, national level, worldwide level to
전부
move freely.
전부 세계 천주교에서 비로소
Because all this failure from individual level to national level, worldwide level, Father is the one who cleaned up this mess and gave us a new start.
그래서 처음에서 참고하고 생각하시는 발표는 굉장히 역사적으로 굉장한 이야기.
That's where we should be able to find the real significance of the proclamation of true parents and complete testament. Once you truly understand, you should feel like this entire history, entire universe is upside down. That much extreme.
93년, 94년 정도 모습이 다 살아가지. 그래서 여기를 말이야. 바로 지역의 세상에 관계를 충분히 얼마나 굉장한
As we continue our daily life, from our point of view, like blind men we are, from 1993, 1994, from December 31st of 1993 to January 1st of 1994, it's like just a one-day difference. But from spirit world's point of view, it's like a total darkness becomes total brightness. And that much different, that much extreme difference is there.
그래서 아주 광고했어요.
Think about it. The pitch dark world now finally receives the dawning of the bright sunshine.
얼마나
So think about what kind of excitement and but we are so blind that we just keep blinking our eyes and we don't realize anything.
미국에 있는 미국 떠나는 거 걱정할까?
All these regional directors from America, they are worried about their vision.
세계로 날아가는 세계만 두고 나라에서 공부를 하면서
But they should think that they
2월 첫날 이런 날에 이런 가지고 들을 것이야.
when Father told them that Father will move them around from the February 2nd, so they are like anxious about their mission, future mission, instead of thinking about the salvation of the world.
국가를 세계해야 되는데
So we all have to go beyond our nationalism.
그거 없어진 거야.
Well, people may say, well, I don't like certain nationality. I don't like the Japanese, I don't like Korean. I like only the Americans and Great Britain. And the English. But that kind of concept should disappear. As long as you have that kind of feeling, from spirit world's point of view, you are in the most dark place. No hope. Do you like that?
No.
You like to be in the darkness?
No.
That's the way we think many times.
너는 내가 아프리카를 나가라. 어느 곳 살라.
What if Father gives an order, a sudden order that everybody come to Africa and live there naked? It's like a restoration of the God's will. Well, we have witnessed people being stricken. We didn't do that if Father told you. Yes.
Yes.
No excuse. So prepare yourself. Well, what is the way we can change African continent into kingdom of heaven on earth? We all have to go there and do the work.
그래야 땅에 숨을 수.
And then, only then, the African continent will start breathing. The continent, Africa. Because Africa, the continent Africa is considered as a dark continent. Dark continent. So now we should give a dawning, sunshine to that continent. So we know that we need the true parents, don't we?
Yes.
Then what is the Greek word?
선생님, 그 때문에 선생님이 참고 어머니 이어서 해가는 것을 나오고 모든 소리가
Now, as you know, by giving the proclamation of true parents and the complete testimony, Father is telling the entire world that all the women in the world must be united with true mother. Become one.
전 세계를 볼 때는 말이야 여자하고 남자하고 그다음에 이렇게 두 사람 볼 때 재림의 힘을 완성하다. 지금 타락한 세계에 쓰인 남자들은 천사예요.
So when you look at the world,
천사들하고 이 뭐가
when you look at the world, the entire world can be now separated into man, world, woman. And all the men in the world can be considered as a fallen archangel. And of course, true father perfected Adam.
그래서 우리가 이 부하고 박사님 아담하고 천사들.
So in other words,
타락의 법도 복잡해요.
Eve and the perfected Adam, father, and the fallen archangel is three. Because they are in the place where they fell. In order to restore them, they have to go back to the place where they fell. Once these women in the world become totally one, united with the true mother, then this entire world can be categorized in three different ways. True father perfected Adam, and the true mother perfected Eve, and archangel still there. So therefore, that's the way they have to be restored from the place where they fell. So all the men in the world, archangel, fallen archangel, and restored Eve and perfected Adam. Three different categories. So they fell. So now we have to bring them up, back, restoring. Perfected Adam, perfected Eve, and fallen archangel together. Therefore, this fallen archangel, all the men in the world, must follow the restored Eve, perfected Eve. That's the course of restoration. Nobody can avoid that. So you can see the kind of common phenomenon in the Western world like America. Already out there, the women are exercising their sovereignty over, the subjectivity over the man, husband. That's why sometimes you can say the male groups demonstration against women's domination. Well, America, you may say, is the pinnacle of the completion of Christianity. So maybe to represent Christianity as a pride culture, pride religion, maybe it's possible. It's like because men are all naked. Well, archangel is in the position to serve queen, follow queen all the way. So like when the car stops, the man always rushes to open the door. Of course, their excuse is, well, women are not strong enough, so we have to protect them. But from even the restoration point of view, it's possible. They should do that. So sometimes husbands kicked out of house. It's not so. totally opposite from what's happening in Orient. Because they are not totally united. They didn't become one, that's why.
그래서
Do you understand?
세상에서 이분은 어머니 근대가 돼가지고 장악되고 완성한 아담을 가지고
It's like time of fall. Those three beings were involved. Adam, Eve, Archangel. Now, the time of restoration, perfected Adam, father, perfected mother, having all these women in the world becoming one with mother, now restored Eve, and the fallen Archangel. Three beings work together. Therefore, Archangel must obey to Eve. So for 7 years, it's Archangel position. Man must serve women, restore Eve completely, obediently. So since this True Parents and Complete Testament Age Proclamation came out, 7 years, 1993 to until 2000, these 7 years, the man's mission is serving women, restored women. So counting from this year, 7 years is the period man have to keep your head down. So, actually, one of the significances that the mother gave a 40-nation tour in 1993 years is like a mother is going through the pain of giving birth to a child. A mother giving a birth to a child by visiting 40 different nations. According to the principle of restoration, we have to restore back the way we lost. That's the condition of false parents, fallen parents. And Adam and Eve, of course. From family level, tribal level, people level, and 8 different levels developed. This is the way the mankind has been developing. The world has been developing. Old Testament Europe, New Testament Europe, and the Complete Testament Europe.
자, 이렇게 결국부터 이게 가난에
These are all fallen individuals from fallen individuals to fallen world. 8 different levels.
가난에서 사실 피아스에 시작해서 그런데 이게 다 이거는 그런 이런 정보가 많아요.
So we have to transition out of this Old Testament era period and the New Testament and complete Testament. Get rid of Satan. So from the center, if we expand this, display this horizontally, centering on the family, you can see again the 8 different steps of levels horizontally. This kind of historical the display, I mean the development, should be indemnified horizontally, worldwide level. This kind of vertical display, if you just compact them, it becomes flat like horizontal. You understand? Because the indemnity wasn't paid in the past, so now we have to pay indemnity for the sake of the past periods too. So the first ancestor failed and began the Old Testament. The second ancestor, the third ancestor, or ancestor of mankind. So these first ancestor and second ancestor, third ancestor, they all have to complete, perfect themselves on earth, on a horizontal base. So if we display this division of vertical division horizontally, you can see maybe this much is representing the Old Testament age, New Testament age, and complete Testament age. Therefore, the time of Lord of Second Advent is the complete Testament age. That's why Father's mission is completing his mission worldwide. Do you understand? Indemnity, paying indemnity takes place on the earth, not in the sky. All this failure from individual level to the world level should be now indemnified on this worldwide level of the earth. This 4,000 years of history of Christianity since Jacob's time should be all indemnified here on this. But 1945, they didn't receive the Lord of Second Advent. That's why it took another 40 years for Father to re-indemnify all this time period. Do you understand? The history can be divided into Old Testament age, New Testament age, Complete Testament age. Let's say the Old Testament age was that small. Actually, at the time of New Testament age, the Old Testament age was supposed to be completed and have New age, Complete Testament age. Because the inside circle still represents the Old Testament age. They couldn't fulfill the Old Testament age, that's why it still remains. Now, we see both Old Testament age and New Testament age is still incompleted, and Complete Testament age. So therefore, at the time of Lord of Second Advent, if this vertical relationship is again pressed from both up and down, compact, then you will see this kind of flat horizontal display. So Lord of Second Advent is the time to complete Adam's Old Testament era and New Testament. As well as complete testament.
우리가 신약을 완성한 위에 서요.
So that's why only upon the foundational victory of Old Testament age and New Testament age, the complete Testament age can begin.
True parents from the destiny. True parents, that's what they are. True parents must be true parents.
That's why the terminology, true parents and complete testament age stem from this. Because this first ancestor couldn't become the true parent because of the fall. And the second ancestor, Jesus Christ, couldn't fulfill his mission either. So now completion of the ancestors, Adam is true parent. And the age, Old Testament age, New Testament age, completion of these two ages is complete testament age. That's why these two words combined together became the true father. That's why here, at this point, Father proclaimed true parents and complete testament age. In other words, restoration of the failure of the first Adam, second Adam, and completed here. Restoration of the Old Testament age, New Testament age, and complete Testament age. First Adam, second Adam, Jesus Christ, third Adam, true parent. So, from God's point of view, they are three sons. Three sons.
이것이 종적인 것을 행위적 아빠 아동을 세상에서 이루어진다고 종적인 것이 아니고 세상에 불안불안을 인도하는 제3로 이어왔습니다.
But this, again, this diagram shows the vertical relationship mainly, but actually the completion of all this has to be horizontally in this physical world, on earth, on the face of world. You understand? So completion must take place here, not in the spirit world.
그래서 이것을 전개시키는 것이
Again, if we display this horizontally, then you see this New Testament era and second Adam period, and the Old Testament era, first Adam period. So this vertical history, relationship of history, should be indemnified horizontally. Here.
True parents 하고 성약세는 장성만성도 사탄세계와의 관계입니다.
So therefore, true parents and complete testament age doesn't have anything to do with the Satan's dominion, because Satan's dominion is top level of the growth stage, down, below, not the complete, the perfection stage.
장부모와 성약세는 사탄과
Again, true parents and the complete testament age doesn't have anything to do with Satan whatsoever. Because horizontally, true Father already indemnified all those mistakes. Okay? Even from vertical point of view, the past failure, based on past failure, Satan can't attack Father. It's horizontally, it's completion.
그래서
So you see the relationship now here, displaying horizontal. The dotted line is horizontal relationship. So once the completion takes place here, that can be interpreted as Adam's completion, perfection. And Jesus Christ is perfection of Jesus Christ. So the key is here, the perfection here, at this stage.
지정을 받는 것 같아서.
And once perfection takes place here, in terms of value, everything is the same, has the same value. So after the perfection, because of the perfection, now this position is in the position of ancestor, in other words, the grandparents' position, and parents' position, parent position, and children's position. And to begin with, the history, throughout history, actually they began this position as the grandparents' position. But because of the failure, now at the restoration, they became the position of grandchildren. It's like a changing the day to night. Grandparent became grandchildren, and grandchildren became grandparents. And parents became children, children became parents. Isn't it logical that the third Adam, who is the position of grandchildren, perfected, which nobody else could do. So now, perfected Adam is in the position of ancestor, grandchildren, grandparents. Just like as you, let's say, these three people, Adam, Jesus Christ, and Father were marching, and suddenly they all turned around, and the person at the end becomes the first. Do you understand?
Yes.
Exactly the same principle. That's why, as you are sent out to become a tribal messiah of your tribe, your elder brothers, parents, grandparents, they all have to bow to you because you are the ancestor of your tribe. So, tribal messiah. So, what is the purpose of tribal messiah? I mean, what kind of messiah does tribal messiah have to save? Family messiah. Oh, to begin with, you have to become a family messiah, and then tribal messiah, and then national messiah. The level is up. Let's apply this formula to our tribal messiah vision. Then this Adam's position is in the position of family messiah, and your position, our tribal messiah's position is here, representing Jesus Christ's position, and this is a national messiah level, and this deals with the vertical relationship too. So we may call universal messiah. So as we go out to the tribal messiahship, we have to bless family messiahs. We have to. So Father is in the center of 160 national messiahs. Central point of under Father, there should be 160 national messiahs like you. The 160 national messiahs. The Father stays here. 160, which represents the entire world. So by doing so, we can fulfill the Jesus Christ position and Adam's position by establishing family messiah, tribal messiah, and national messiah. Because Jesus Christ was seeking to become a national Messiah too. But Jesus Christ failed. He couldn't do all this family, heaven Messiah, trump Messiah, national Messiah. So we are doing it.
What did you say, Lauren?
That's why, as Father told you yesterday, on August 25th, 1992, Father brought down all this conditional level down to 1 week. Instead of 7 years or 70 years, 1 week course, Divine Principle course, qualified people to be able to attend 30,000 less less 30,000. Once we go establish these three distinctly different ancestral traditions that encompass all the 5.2 billion people in the world on the horizontal line. So once the entire world, wherever they may be, accept this 1 week long Divine Principle education, then Father can bless the entire world, which can restore the Adam's family's faith once and for all. Because the husband and relationship was taking place wrong way in Adam's family, fallen way. So fathers can restore. Father landed on earth, on the earth, face of earth. That's why God can come down to our level. So therefore, since Father established the foundation upon which God can dwell with Father, now, because of this privilege, we have the complete testament age, the true parents of complete testament age. We can travel all over the world by utilizing, by having a piggyback on Father's foundation. At the time of Jesus Christ, because there was no horizontal foundation whatsoever, God could send only one Messiah, Jesus Christ. But now, at the time of complete testament age, through true parents, we can have millions of Jesus Christ, who can be represented as tribal Messiah. Because Jesus Christ couldn't even make himself tribal Messiah level. So because we have to pay indemnity for the failure of Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ couldn't receive blessing. So therefore, we receive the blessing in place of Jesus Christ. So we have to do even Jesus Christ's mission to build the kingdom of heaven on earth, centering on true parents. That's why originally, even though Jesus Christ was crucified at the age of 33, he was not married, he was not blessed. So blessed couples had to wait until the age of 33 to begin their family life. But since last year, the age came down to 30. Because that was the time that Jesus Christ is a public life started.
제가 최근에 결혼을 출발할 때 동생이 출발 안전방에서 30세, 30세 그런데 나라만 축제는 나라 세워서 전부 다 나라가 무슨 전부 전 국민이 축복할 수 있는 여러 제안을
But remember, even though Jesus Christ started his public life at the age of 30, for 3 years he tried, but he failed because of the disbelief of Israelite people. But suppose Jesus Christ had fulfilled his mission and the Israelite people had fulfilled their mission, the national foundation had been established. By the same way, if we have a national foundation established, sovereignty takes place in the Father's hands, then there will be no age limit for you to be able to begin your family life. It doesn't have to be waiting until 30, age of 30.
전부 다 결국은 이것이 상형제라고 신약 상형제가 설정하다. 이제 40년
It's like three brothers.
그러니까 이것이
The first son, second son, third son. But when it comes to the brother relationship, they are all living in the same contemporary, same period, permanently, same period they are displayed.
여기서 이 세계라는 아이의 생활을 공부하는 것이 아담을 같은 축복을 그래도 부모님도
So once this third son completes everything here, correct everything here, now, in this same generation, let's say 40 years time period, upon the completion of this third son's mission, even if he gives all the blessings to the first son and second son, share the blessing and the victory together, from parents' point of view, they are satisfied, they're happy, no objection. Because parents rather see their children being totally united and love each other than showing their filial piety to the parents. So that's why even if all kind of blessing is given, God doesn't have any objection. So the descendants of these three different sons, three different ancestors, is 5.2 billion mankind. So let's look at the world population right now. There are several different categories of people. Those who do not have any faith, they belong to Adam's category. It's a religious category, so it's a non-religious category. Those non-religious people's category belongs to Adam, and the religious people's category belongs to Jesus Christ. This will include all these communists and atheistic people, all kind of people, but here are all kind of religious people. It's like a relationship between Cain and Abel. But the parents appear, so parents can give orders to Cain or Abel. It's not a restoration. It's not indemnifying. It's like God gives orders, commands to his children. Now, true parents in the position of parent can give orders, commands to king type people, able type people. Same order. You understand?
이래서 이런 조상들을 해방하기 때문에 수천 명의 분들이 기다리는데 아버지가 축복하면 아버지가 죽는다. 그래서 수천 명의 이런 수천 명의 분들을 어머는 이게 조상인데 조상을 전부 다 같은 일을 보내줘서 말이야. 그 부모가 축복받은 같은 법은 자신이 생각할 수 있다. 그러니까 수천가의 분들에도 그 본적으로 어시범들을 저보다 기대를 말이야. 한쪽으로 제가 한국에 축복하겠습니다.
Because of the perfection of Father's mission here at this level, all these two different levels, Adam's level, Jesus Christ's level, were restored. Therefore, the blessing and the glory and the privilege belonging to this Adam and Jesus Christ can be shared with all their descendants. Millions of, tens of millions of people belonging to Adam's category, tens of millions of people belonging to Jesus Christ. But there is no problem because they have a parents and children relationship.
Understand?
Yes.
Share. That's the principle. So once your ancestor received the blessing, that same blessing can be shared with descendants. In other words, entire mankind right now decides that they will give a 1 week long divine principle study, then entire world can be restored at once. So, like for example, like head of states here and there make a decision to turn an entire nation around. It's possible. The time has come to do that. Satan doesn't have any objection. Yes, therefore, have conviction and push Satan's world away and create.
너는 내가 형님이야, 너 동생이야.
So go and visit your head of state and tell him that you are in the position of elder brother. And the president is your younger brother. And tell him.
Is that true?
Yes, Father.
I don't know. That's true. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, Father. Yes.
That's the way the entire world would be just changed. So by giving this proclamation of true parents in complete testament age, Father set up the clear cut line all over the world. So do you have understand? So think about it. Within a week, Father can bless the entire 5 billion people. Of course, hardly. Because those 3 different ancestors are already restored and blessed, so the descendants don't have anything to do, any problem. Receive the blessing. Like a blessed couple is in this position here, parental position. So your parents, your physical restore them. Bless them. So, this mission is the mission of tribal Messiah. And in other words, Cain and Abel become totally one, and they can return to true heavens. Israel. Understand?
Yes.
So once this Old Testament era, New Testament era, Complete Testament era is set, and vertically, horizontally, again, God is emphasizing Satan has anything to do with it. It's free. This entire process, this diagram shows the final culmination of entire history of restoration. This is a final.
이게 축구를 해야 되는 것이 이게 원래대로 전날에 수천 달을 빌려요.
Of course, this lesson shows horizontally flat, but thousands of different generations vertically are involved. Then, once this heavenly citizens restoration, registration takes place, now the vertical relationship will start showing in the spiritual. So now, what will determine the ancestry of your family tribe? Who becomes the tribal Messiah among your tribe members and being registered as a heavenly citizen in front of God and true heaven? Like at the time of Jesus Christ, 120 elders were supposed to be registered and support Jesus Christ, but failed. Therefore, at the time of Lord of Second Advent, now 160 of these, 60 should come out. Now 180 is okay. But people have tendency to do work less. That's why the minimum number of 160 was six. The Satan number 6 times 3 equals 6. So 180 is okay too. But at the same time, number of profession, pole position, number 4 times 4 is 16. So 160 is representing profession too. So 4 times 4 means including the entire being, all. So of course, 1,800 couples, the meaning of 1,800 couples derived from this. And upon this, 3 times, upon this, 6,000 couples and 30,000 couples. Okay, now by having this 30,000 couple blessing, Father opened the gate wide open now for any family can come into Father's bosom after 7 days of condition. Studied by this. Therefore, we have to realize is life or death serious mission is our tribal messiahship. So the order comes like this: universal Messiah, national Messiah, tribal Messiah, family nation, family Messiah. Then we go back, reverse, from family Messiah, tribal Messiah to the universal Messiah. Without having tribal Messiah being in a position of a bridge, God can travel down to the family Messiah level. without having tribal Messiah, there is no bridge.
그래서 에베레스트에게 조사하는 밖에 하는 것이 밖에 누워도 사는 거거든요.
Father's mission is to restore the ancestors of entire mankind, but our mission is to restore our ancestors of our tribe.
그래서
Understand?
트라이브가 하나야 나라가
Because tribes gather together and form a nation. Nations gather together and form a world. So it comes down to the horizontal level, and horizontally, centering on TrueFather, we are talking about 3-generation world. Father is in the position of completed Adam, third son, Adam. Then we are in the position of completed Jesus Christ, the second son position, and our parents in the position of Adam's position, the first Adam. It's like a 3 sons, 3 brothers displayed on the horizontal. So this contents represents entire final combination of the history of dispensation, God's dispensation. Of course, this can form many different stages of activity movement. So what is erasing this?
This is a fish farm on Jeju Island, Two Parents Fish Farm. International leaders were told today where to go to visit what Father is doing in Korea, in Jeju Island. So let's see, can we see any fish? 아, fish 있어요. 있습니다. 여기 fish. Can you see? Yeah, look. Hello, fish. Oh, hello. Where? There. Beautiful. Jeju is a beautiful island. Father has so much invested in Jeju Island. One day Jeju Island will become True Parents Island. 참 부모님도. Hello, you're welcome to Jeju Island. Oh, this is Mr. Yoshida. He got hurt when we were here.
What are you doing here?
Fine, hello. How are you, Miss Yoshida? You're hurt, huh?
Yes.
Mrs. Kim, 안녕하세요. Where are you working, 사모님?
African brothers and sisters. I love all of you. On behalf of Asian members.
감사합니다, 사모님. Hello, Ginny. Let's go with them. They seem nice, like nice
I
people.
like your commentary. Your film has voice too, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So everybody can hear what you're
let's
saying.
join on this tour. We can see the fish.
Thank you, Mrs.
I
Kagawa.
will give a tour to African members.
Thank you. What is
This is
this here?
Fish farm for trout.
Trout.
Trout is a big fish,
Ah.
delicious,
Ah.
and very beautiful.
Ah. Can you catch them easily? Can you eat them?
Yes.
You
And
can eat
we
it.
grow them here, grow them. And Mrs. Kim said that Father wanted to build a big hotel here
Oh, why?
because
To
This
fish?
is the place where the ocean and the river meet.
Oh.
And the water is fresh and salty at the same time.
I see.
And the fish like to come here.
I see.
And then if you build a hotel,
Uh-huh.
then many tourists will like to come here.
Ah, and fish?
fish.
Oh, which river? Do you know the name of the river?
I have no idea.
I see. It's all right.
This is my first trip to Jeju Island.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Where are you working, Jeannie?
I'm working in Thailand.
Thailand.
But for Mother's Rally,
Yes,
I worked in Malaysia.
Malaysia. So,
My children are in Thailand.
ah,
And I am other places. in
All the
Asia,
time.
All the time.
with Mrs. Kim, no?
Yeah. many
Yeah.
times.
Mrs. Kim is a new regional leader. Her husband was the old regional leader. But now he's at the seminary.
We're in a new age.
New age, age of
New
women.
Age of women leaders. To bring the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit, Mother Spirit.
The Holy Spirit.
Hello, Egyptian lady, how are you?
Fine. How are you in Nigeria?
Fine, we're fine.
We're having a wonderful experience here in Jeju Island.
Good, good. You
Great
saw True
place.
Parents?
We saw True Parents.
Ah. How are True Parents? Are
True
they okay?
Parents are very happy, and especially they're very happy about Nigeria.
You're just saying that.
No, it's true. We heard from many people that True Parents were very happy and really are hoping that Nigeria can explode now for True Parents and for God.
Thank you. We will start exploding.
Great.
So Kathy, let me show you the fish over here. You see
Okay.
these little black fellas that are
Oh, fish.
yes, that are swimming in there. Can you see? No, inside there.
Oh, yeah.
The direct.
I can see them, but I don't know if the camera can see. Yeah, of course. Look, many.
These are trout.
Many.
trout.
Yeah. Trout are very what? Oh,
Delicious.
can you do that again?
Here they come. Wow.
Throwing food and then the fish are jumping to eat. Look, many fish. Oh, interesting. 관 목사님, 안녕하세요. Zaire, 어떻게? Say hello to Nigeria member.
NG.
Oma, take picture. Together with Mr. Lee. Together with Mr. Lee.
Mrs. Kim from Southeast Asia.
Okay, turn around. Turn around.
Reverend Kim from Ivory Coast.
Hello.
Reverend Chang, before he was in Cameroon. Reverend Kim from Oceania.
Mr. Lee and Oma, turn around.
목사님. So, when are you coming to Zaire? 언제? Soon. 언제? Soon. 언제? This year.
Turn around a second.
I see. 사모님, okay?
Oma, okay, turn. Mr. Lee.
좋아요.
Okay. I waited for 10 minutes.
This is Julian, and Julian, how are you? Say hello to all the Nigerian brothers and sisters who know you from the mobilization.
Well, I'm very happy to see you all again. And I wish you could be here, here in the freezing. We're enjoying ourselves very much today here in Jeju. The weather's not too good, but we're visiting all the True Parents companies.
Yeah.
Very blessing.
Thank you, Julian. We all say hello to you too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, this is Reverend Lee. Reverend Lee is a regional leader in East Africa, and he's a leader in Kenya. And he brought a big success for True Mother in Kenya. Hello, Reverend Lee. 안녕하십니까? Say hello to Nigeria brothers and sisters. 주세요. 안녕하세요. He's embarrassed. Sorry. 미안합니다.
테스팅 타임. 야? 피싱 테스팅 타임.
Okay. Fishing. Oh, look. Whoa.
Please, take a picture.
We're so happy.
Oh.
Wow.
이쪽은 안 주나 이쪽도.
Hello, Mr. Chang.
No.
How are you? Can you say hello to Nigeria brothers
Hello,
and sisters?
Nigerians, brother and sister.
Thank you for your hard work. 수고하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
So, those are our buses. This is Father's property. Wow, what's happening here? Everybody's excited. Let's go back and see the fish. Father wants us to do fish farming in Africa. So we have to learn how Father is doing fish farming in Africa. I mean in Jeju Island. There's Mr. Yokoi. Mr. Yokoi is now national leader in South Africa, and he is also regional. Hello, Yokoi-san. Can you say hello to Nigerian brothers and sisters?
Hi, I'm from South Africa.
네. Huh?
I'm very happy to hear you are very active.
Oh, thank you.
We would like to really try to study about Nigerian family, how they're doing, and we would like to put into the practice.
Now we have good diplomatic relationships between Nigeria and South Africa.
Yeah.
So we can have good give and take action, and we can learn also
Thank
about
God.
development. Yeah, we thank. 감사합니다, 하나님. 감사합니다, 요코이-san.
And
네.
Kathy is
아니,
very able.
아니요. Okay, thank you. See you later.
Let's go and see over there, the other side of the farm.
So these people have mothers spoke in their nations. So Father invited them all to meet in Korea to celebrate worldwide 천부모님 victory, worldwide 어머님 victory.
요시다 아저씨, 재밌어요?
대단히 재밌어요. This is Mr. Yoshida. He hurt his leg and also he hurt his back.
I'm okay.
And now he has a cane. Today you see he's walking with a cane, so doing better.
I'm canned out.
Oh yeah, he's paying for his own payment.
His own indemnity. Okay, so I stop now and save the rest of this film for other things as we look inside and say goodbye, Jeju fish. Bye bye. I forgot. Now you can start.
Hello, brothers and sisters from
Yes.
Nigeria.
Hello, Moksanim from Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, and all the islands. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
very happy to hear that Nigeria has such a wonderful meeting with our true mother. Yes,
Thank you.
God
Mother,
bless you. And,
God bless you too.
more successful growth there, please.
Thank you. You too, Moksanim.
Okay,
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
So you can see these are from Europe, from Russia, from Zambia, Moksanim. Everywhere, brothers and sisters came to celebrate with true parents. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Listen, from Nigeria, we just want to thank you for the wonderful donation you made for True Mother's visit. We're really grateful.
I'm sorry it wasn't more. Next time it'll have to be twice as much.
Thank you so much, Mark. We really appreciate England's help for Africa.
You're very welcome.
감사합니다.
Chamaneo.
On the way to another location for True Parents, you can see a little bit of the countryside, Jeju Island. Now we go to a cave. Some of these are wanjons. That means a tomb where people are buried. The countryside, the mound, hump. There's some forest area. Anyway, this is Jeju Island. True Parents love so much Jeju Island because Jeju Island is where Mother was raised, and also very pure atmosphere, both in nature and also people's mind and heart attitude. So Father and Mother love to come to Jeju Island. Father has invested in many businesses here, shipbuilding business, fish farming business, many different businesses here to develop the worldwide providence. So this is Jeju Island countryside. Sorry. Another very good pictures, but anyway. Now we are going to the cave, and after cave we will go to lunch. We've been going through the workshop for the last 4 days, listening to lectures on Divine Principle, Unification Thought, and VOC by Reverend Sudo, Mr. Oyamada, and also from Reverend Zinmun Kim. We have been listening to Father every morning speech, which I recorded for Nigerian families. Father spoke so many things, but also he spoke about the significance of mothers worldwide. Father and mother loved so much Africa. And according to one Jew, who came to Nigeria with mother, the big hit of Mothers Worldwide.
Yeah, now we arrived here, huh? So.
Okay. Mongol.
What is this, Maureen?
This is the Mongol cave, and it's an underground cave.
Well, this is right now, we're walking up to the cave.
Right.
We're not in the cave yet now.
So you can see a lot of the lava rocks,
volcanic rock
formations that are so typical of Jeju Island.
Okay. This is a tourist map
yes,
of Jeju Island, Jeju-do. Hi, Jeff. What are you laughing at?
Movies. It's a documentary movie you're producing, right?
Here's the Manjang.
This is one of the primary products of the island. It's a mandarin orange.
And we've been eating
There's
about 100 a day.
Very sweet and delicious.
Ah, delicious.
Outstanding.
So let's take a look at Jeju Island. Let's see.
There's the Songu Folk Village.
Where is that?
Right here.
Nay, we were just there, huh?
No.
Summertime, no ice.
There's a mountain. The main mountain, Yongsil-gyam, no. I don't know. Oh yeah, Hala Mountain, okay.
They must go inside.
Where are we?
This is Jeju Island.
We are here.
We are there.
Another cave.
Yeah, we are going there.
Here's Namwan, show Namwan, where we've been staying.
This one,
The
we
training
have
center.
our training center here.
Okay.
There's morning sunrise peak here. Our shipbuilding company here.
Nay.
And now we are here.
Nay.
Okay, I heard that we have to hurry up.
Okay.
40 minutes.
Okay, see you later. Here's some. What are you recording?
My wife was visiting the country.
Sorry.
She hasn't visited the country.
Here's some explanation about Manjang Cave. Can you see it very closely? Move up.
And then I came for 1 week. She had never been to Tokyo. The tourist bus around the
So this is the entrance to the cave that we're going to visit, and as you can see, this is one of the god, I don't know, a god or protector of this island from thousands of years ago. You'll see his image everywhere, and this is a souvenir that I bought for you all from Jeju-do. Quite okay. So a little bit difficult to film, but this is the inside of the cave. I don't know if you can see or not, but anyway. Hi. So a little bit difficult. It won't focus properly. Sorry. Interesting. It's a roof. Cave. Very far down. So as I explained on Jeju Island, everywhere you can see the symbol of this god or ancestor. I have to get his name, but it's everywhere, everywhere. This is a souvenir which I bought, made out of lava rock. Lava rock. Oh, well, this is not